Okay, now for the fan commentary of Disney versus non-Disney villains, Part 3, Round 3B. And believe it or not, that's actually the final part of Round 3 until we go into Part 3, Round 4. So, let's go, and now we're in the CGI universe. So we start off with this scene that looks like an alley from Big Hero 6 for some reason. And it'd be where Syndrome meets Xehanort's brother, Master Ericus? Master Ericus? But he's not really a villain! Granted, he did, was kinda too far by keeping Ventus locked away. But he's still not a villain! So, here's the conversation between the two, Syndrome and Master Ericus.
My lord, Master Ericus.
And it sounds like History Buff 5341 voicing him. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta put the volume up, sorry. And
I am Lord no longer, not since Xehanort cast me out.
so who's voicing Master Ericus? I need to know that one. So he was once the ruler of the multi-world nation, but was kicked out because Xehanort? Huh.
An atrocity, in my opinion. Xehanort wasn't much better than Pitch as far as kings go.
You're one of Pitch's councilmen. What are you really doing here?
I guess he now recognizes that Syndrome is one of Pitch's council members.
After the assassination attempt on Pitch, the nation has begun to fall to pieces.
Yeesh.
I'm an admirer of the stories of heroes. I want to be this nation's hero.
Of course he would just do it just to be the hero. If you ever watch The Incredibles, you know his main goal is to, pretend to be a superhero. Well, be everyone's real superhero. Because you know in that scene where he reveals his plans? Because he killed all the original superheroes and Mr. Incredible just went off like, so you killed all of those heroes so you can just pretend to be one? And his response is, oh, I'm real. Real enough to defeat you? Like that. Because you know his reasons wanting to become a hero is because he was hurt by Mr. Incredible because he wanted to be his sidekick, but he never got the chance to have that dream come true. Well, in this series, just be a hero for the multi-world nation. Really, and he's getting Master Ericus, who was one of the heroes, to join him to get rid of Pitch or something? Huh.
What know you of heroes?
I know you were one of them. And together, we can cleanse this nation and restore it to its former glory.
I'm listening.
Oh, now he's interested.
The Cyclonians control Pitch's air force. If Cyclonia were to fall,
So, the Cyclonians are basically his air force. Pitch's air force, huh?
Pitch would suffer a heavy military blow.
Oh boy.
If you were to take out Master Cyclonus and claim Terra Cyclonia for yourself,
Yes, you're right. And to slay the little slag who falsely calls herself master,
Whoa.
that is even greater incentive. Light shall return to our nation, and the purification shall begin.
Well, guess he's gonna go along with Syndrome just to cleanse the multi-world nation, to, spread it with light and cleanse darkness. Well, in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which is a prequel to Kingdom Hearts 1, he wasn't really a villain. He did went a little too far, locking Ventus away, because Ventus was some kind of a weapon, where he and Vanitas, his darker side, would fight and forge the Keyblade or Kai Blade, which is pronounced in the letter X Blade, which is a powerful weapon that Xehanort wants to use. Yeesh. And now, okay, so let's get this going. And then on Destiny Islands, we see these three, Sora, Riku, and Kairi. doing their usual things, playing around the island, racing. Yeah. Well, it's interesting we see there are some heroes survived. Oh, I guess Maleficent is watching them, and she's... Of course, she's thinking of making Riku her apprentice. Oh, boy. And then we get a musical number. Of course, who doesn't love musicals? Seriously. Well, I know some people don't, but meh, who cares? See, Prince Hans, who has been on the councils, who has been remaining with them, courts with Prince Charming, who is to be the heir to Pitch Black's, yeah, the throne to Pitch Black's throne, I mean. Huh, to be the heir to the throne, huh? And they're singing the number, Love is an Open Door.
Say something crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute this whole thing, because, you know, for safety reasons, copyright claim. So, Love is an Open Door is basically a musical number, because, you know, if you watch Frozen, you know, it's expressing their love to each other. Hans falsely acting like he's in love with Anna, but in this one, it's a gay duo. Are we seriously gonna make a gay duo? Which, of course, it's G.A. Villain, he and his shippings. Which, believe it or not, there are some people that actually do ship Prince Hans and Charming. It's basically a gay duet, which is interesting. And Charming is in love with Hans? Huh. And of course, if we watch Frozen, we might get he's pretending. Imagine he just breaks his heart, like in Frozen, but just to join Maleficent's faction. You know, just to he be a hero also. I mean, wouldn't he be joining Syndrome? I'm just asking. Now that would be a twist to this series. Interesting having a gay duet of Love is an Open Door between Hans and Charming. Huh. Now these two are gay. Meh. There's no harm in it. Love is love. Okay, now we go to the first fight. Master Ericus versus Master Cyclonus. Made by JC Demi. So, Master Ericus has arrived at the Cyclonian Empire just to deal with Master Cyclonus. Or Terra Cyclonia, sorry. Just to deal with Cyclonius. Or Master Cyclonus. There's a lot of Cyclonia, isn't there? Hold on.
Has the darkness taken you?
Okay, now we get a battle between two masters. One that's light and the other is darkness, which is a very interesting one, I will say the least. Though it has been forever since I've seen Stormhawks. I believe that's the name of the show. Hopefully I'll get the DVD and watch the whole thing, or maybe if it's on Netflix.
You must exist no more.
Uh-oh. I love this music. I think it's a Kingdom Hearts theme, isn't it? Which I think it is. Okay, now I remember. It basically is. And she kills Master Ericus. Oh, dear. Okay, now for the next fight is, Tai Long versus Oogie... no. Tai Long versus Marluxia. So, Oogie Boogie, who is still indebted to the fairy godmother, still running free, decides to send her enforcer Tai Long to kill Oogie Boogie. Woo. Finds his hideout. Oh, I guess it's his new hideout. But instead of Tai Long, it's Marluxia he finds. So, yeah, hold on. He says, finally, which is the meme one. I was hoping he'd be saying, our battle will be legendary, because that's been a meme. Seriously, the whole phrase he says that, finally, our worthy opponent, our battle will be legendary. It's already a meme. Did he just throw those blades at him? Hold on. Man, one brutal battle.
I merely sampled your memories.
You had?
And from them, I made this.
Card. Oh, it's to remind Tai Long of his painful past. Where he was Xehanort's apprentice? Interesting changes. Hey, does anyone else think that Tai Long's tragic story is very tragic? Now we get this bit where he was apprenticed to Master Xehanort, but wouldn't that make him a Keyblade Master?
You failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently in check.
And he fails him for that. Not... Is because he's not worthy to wield the Keyblade or something? Not to be a master and... Jesus! And it caused him to run away. And he banishes him. And I think I read on the page is that Xehanort took over and banished Ericus for that. I would have thought he'd bring him back.
Did you enjoy meeting your memories?
I would doubt he would. And knocks him down. And now we go to the interlude. We get Riku looking at the horizon. And Maleficent is whispering to the darkness within his heart. Hold on.
Just waiting to be awakened.
And it's caused a catastrophe. Onto the entire, not just Destiny Islands, but the entire islands. Which I think that's an island footage from Final Fantasy, I believe. And, yep, they're doomed. The entire islands are doomed. Riku unleashes his inner darkness and it causes a flood. Well, okay. I guess none of them had a forecast for flood. And it looks like there's a twister. Or wind blowing. Because there's a hurricane going around now. Whoa. Oh, there's Tidus' ball. Oh dear. Okay, and now we go into the live action universe. We get Maleficent talking with a stalker. Hold on.
Can come out. I know you're there.
GA villain voicing Ursula.
The shadows are my home, Ursula.
My, aren't we enigmatic?
You have done well. My benefactor will be pleased. The souls of the Titans will nourish him greatly.
So Ursula sent the Titans to their doom on purpose?
Yes,
What?
this benefactor of yours.
It would be better if you did not ask.
Well, curiosity killed the cat.
Doesn't she know who the stalker is?
Now, about our deal.
Or who he
My
works for?
benefactor is a man of his word. The Philosopher's Stone.
Ah, the
has
Philosopher's
promised.
Stone for that?
You are sure you can control its power.
Controlling power is what I do best, my sweet stalker.
Of course
I
she'd
assure
be
you
that.
it will be put to good use.
Very well. There is one more matter that may be of interest to you. I have located your former mistress.
Maleficent?
Maleficent!
Yeah, that's what I said.
Do not toy with me, stalker. She is dead!
Or so you all believed. Observe.
Yep, he shows her that, well, shows Ursula that she's in the CGI universe. Huh, proves her wrong.
I know someone who will be very interested in this information.
Yeah, Hades.
I go after her myself, of course, but
I think I'm gonna stop right here. See you guys in the next commentary.